Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So let's begin our session with wonderful quote. Optimism is a happiness magnet. If you start positive and good thinking and good people will be drawn to you. Greeting of the day. Good evening everyone. I am Samriddhi being your host for today international webinar on the topic how to cultivate a positive attitude in college students. Extend my warm greeting and very good evening to all of you present here. A positive attitude is a mental and emotional state that focus on the bright side of life and expect positive result. It involves optimism, gratitude, and a belief in one ability to succeed. Talking about SEMS Welfare Foundation, we are Section 8, not for profit company and registered under the Company Act 2013 with various recognition from Niti Aayog, MSME, Amicon, DDU, JKY, and more. Recognized as a startup by DIPP, MCI, and awarded Best Service Award for national contribution. SEMS Group, with an active network of 5,000 plus professional published books and international journals, organized education and health campus for unprivileged children, promoted digital and financial literacy, and contributed to the society. Our initiative, Degree Saksham, has developed content for 300 plus courses in IT, BFSI, retail entrepreneurship, impacted device age groups. We are executive a skilling project for 600 inmates signed MUS for training, collaborated with various organizations, and conducted international conference. Sam lead another SEMS initiatives, empower women through workshops, newsletters, conducting awareness programs in digital literacy, marketing, and career development across different industries. We have impacted over 1,000 women across states and recently celebrated a milestone of 100 women associated with the program. On the behalf of the whole SCMS family, I welcome you all for today's international webinar on transforming your world with the words, and to add our guest of honor, today's speaker, Mr. Manoj Bhatt. It's great honor to have you with us, sir. We are grateful for your presence here with us today. Now let me introduce to the speaker, Ms. Manoj Bhatt, the visionary founder of Bhatt Leaders Training Systems and Solutions and the Wisdom Workshop, is a beacon or inspiration in the realm of the training, coaching, and motivational speaking with unwavering commitment to the personal and professional development. These empower individuals to unleash their potential and conquer life challenges. Through his dynamic leadership and transformative insight, he cultivates a culture of excellency and resilience, guiding others to achieve unparalleled success. He is a passion for igniting positive change and relentless pursuit of excellency make him sought after mentor and catalyst for transforming in the life of countless individuals.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So it is so glad to be here with the part of this organization who is just running some awareness program for along the youth. I hope you all are fine and doing well in your life. I just appreciate that everyone here in this session who just took their time for improving themselves and who just want to become better of their version. So this is something which is incredible, and I just appreciate everyone. So in these sessions we are going to talk about attitude, and attitude is very much important, as you know already about the attitudes, and you have the the thinking about how your attitude should be. But in these sessions we are going to talk about like in your professional life, as you are entering in any jobs after your college. So what the attitude it is necessary for, not only for your personal life but also your professional life, because it affects all the way. So if you do not have the good attitude, so most time you are just going to get negativities in your life, and there are many different kinds of problems. So we'll all talk about it. Okay, so today's topic is attitude is altitude by my prospectus, but the topic is how to cultivate a positive attitude in college students. So might be you all are college students, and you just want to accomplish something in your life. So for that accomplishment it is very much important to to become the better version, and you just need to make your mind set up something like if the problem will come in your life, so you are not suffering with this problem. If we have this session in offline mode, let's say I just came in your city and I'm just telling you everything about whatever I'm just going to share you here, then we would not have that problem like voice, like I mute, and there wouldn't be any problem like this. But in these sessions there would be a problem like this. Maybe I will mute sometime, maybe there would be a network issues, so most of thing can happen with us, right? So our attitude determine everything about ourselves. So if we are saying that no, it is just a waste of time, I even don't understand what the speaker is saying, it's just it is better to go out and play with my friends, it is better to watch some reels on Instagram, if you are thinking that, that's your attitude. And if you are thinking that, yeah, I'm sitting at my home, I'm sitting at my place, but at the same time I can take the opportunity to learn something, and I can also grow in my life. So if you have this kind of attitude, so this is also the attitude. So we are going to talk about everything today, and I hope you can hear me. Okay, so am I audible? Please confirm me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So today's topic is how to cultivate a positive attitude in college student. Okay, and my alternate topic is attitude is altitude. So we will begin with this. Okay, and first of all, I'm just going to tell you about myself. Who am I? So everyone, my name is Manoj Bhatt. Uh, Please unmute. Somebody's there. Okay, so my name is Manoj Bhatt, and I'm from Uttarakhand. If you have heard the name of Uttarakhand, okay. Somebody's hello. Somebody's speaker mic should off. Okay, so okay now. I'm just telling you about myself. My name is Manoj Bhatt. I'm from Uttarakhand, and Uttarakhand is a very beautiful place in the north of India. And I'm a trainer. I have just have been training from the last 5 and 6 years, and now I'm a corporate trainer, and I have also given the trainings in India's topmost university. If you have heard the name, GB Pant University, Pantnagar, I have also given the training there, and I have also consulted with with many corporates and many societies. So this is also among with that. There are many sessions that I have given, like leadership, like corporate and skills, and related to that. So this is something that is me, and I have been a part with the ATS group and our platform that we are working, and we also provide the student for personal development for their well-being. So this is something that I'm doing, and it actually doesn't matter if you do not if you do not understand what I'm going to teach you here. So the main fact is that this is the just information about me. But the main thing, I just want you to not be influenced by this profile. I just want you to influence by what I am going to share with you, because that is something that is going to change your life. Okay, so let's start today's session. So first of all, tell me that what is attitude? When we talk about attitudes, so most of people thinks that attitude is just means like somebody's like he has a bigger standard, he has he's topper and something. We just think like attitude is something which is not correlated to our work. But attitude in the simple meaning of attitude in Hindi is ravaiya. What's the meaning of ravaiya? Ravaiya means the way we see the things, that determines everything about ourselves. So in our life we get problems, so whether we learn from that problem or whether we suffer with that problem, that is an attitude. So you have seen most time, you have seen most of time in any training and meetings, like they just show you a glass of water, isn't it? So they show you a glass of water, and they tell you about is it full or is it empty. So you say that yeah, it's half full, and sometimes it's half empty. So what is that? That determines your attitude. Attitude means what do you see in the situation. That is something which determines all about you. In the psychological test, what they see that what's your attitude about the things. Do you see the problems in everything, or you see the solutions in everything? So this is the smallest thing, but this is utterly very much important actually. What happened in our life? Okay, I'm just giving you example. Okay, you tell me guys, there are two ships. Okay, there are two ships, and there is a small hole in a one ship and a very big hole in a another ship. So what do you think, which one will shrink? What do you think, the first one or the second one? Let me know in the comment, the first one or the second one, who will shrink? There are two boats, as I told you. Okay, two boats, and in the first there is the small hole, and the other there is a very big hole. So most of people are saying that the second, do you understand that second shrink? If you have that boat, okay, if you have that boat, and would you take, you can see that, yeah, there is a very big hole. So would you take that to the sea? Would you take that to the water? No, I don't think so, right? You will not take that to the water. If you have flat tire in your car, you will not go with that flat tire in the highway, right? You will firstly consult with the mechanic. So this is the thing that determines everything. Actually, we fail in our life not by the very big things. We fail in our life from that smallest and tiny things that we even ignore most of time. So the attitude is the same thing. Most of time we think that it is not necessary to improve our attitude. It is not necessary to update ourselves about it. It is not necessary to make ourselves aware about it. Most of time we are thinking this, but the result is our boat will shrink. Why? That the small hole that we cannot see, that will allow us to shrink, because we cannot see that. But when we'll go there, so slowly it will shrink. So this happens most of time in our life. So what do we need to do? My point is that we just need to focus on that small and tiny things which are very much important in our life. If you are not thinking about that, if you are just ignoring that, maybe that can cause a very big problem in our life. So you always think about it, like, am I ignoring the important things? If it is important, so we have to do it, whether it is big or it is small. Okay, so this is the attitude. And there are many types of peoples in our life. So as say that, some people see things as they are, and some people see things as they are and say why, and some people dream of the things, and see the things that never were, and say why not, why can't it can be happen. So the same thing is for every student, that if you do not have the thing, like, what do you actually want in your life, whether you ask for it, whether you complain for it, this is also attitude. So let's come with presentation. So so now we are saying that, if your mentality is also determine the attitude. If your mentality is something like, yeah, I know everything about my life, I know everything about attitude, I know everything about what I should do, I know better about myself, nobody else. Okay, if you have this kinds of thinking in your mind, so you are not going to learn anything, and whatever I will teach you, that will go, beyond you, and you will not get anything. But if you have this attitude, like, okay, let's learn, let's see the things, let's grab the new idea, maybe it can be useful for me. So if you have this kind of mentality, so in the future you are going to get many things, because you are receiving the things, and then you will improve your life as well. So am I audible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you. So that's why it is very much important to open your mind. This is also the attitude, because we think that, yeah, we know everything. Nowadays, our childrens, you can say that childrens thinks that we know everything. Our parents doesn't know, because this age, in this age, we just this is the this is, you can say that, the social interaction that happens with our friends. So we usually tend to think that, yeah, we know everything, but we don't actually. There are many things that we can learn, and we just stop learning just because we just make put the cap in our head. So are you open to learn something, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
So next we are just going to the slide. By the way, there is not many things in this slide. I'm just going to tell you about what is attitude, and what is the positive and negative attitude, and if you will just, what the problem that you might face in your school college life, and how you should overcome. okay, and the what the result that you will get after that. Okay, we are just going to do it simple. Okay, I'm not going to give you some metrics ideas, you have to do this, after that this will happen, and this that. It is simple. Okay, life is very simple, so we'll just take it simple and we'll understand and we will apply the practical rule. I'm not going to say you that think positive, think positive, think positive. It doesn't work all the time, right? In our reality, there are many problems like we face in our day-to-day life, but how to be calm and how to be very interactive on that problem. So I'm just going to tell you this. Okay, so the attitude is something like there are two kinds of attitude. This is called the negative attitude and this is called the positive attitude. If you have the negative attitude in your life, so what will happen? So if you have the negative attitude, so you will first of all you will have mental problem means whenever your friend is he's getting something, you will feel jealous. And whenever you are going to do something, you will always think about, okay, if I have done, if I have not done it yet, I'm a failure. The negative thoughts will come in your mind. So there are many things that can happen. You can you already know it. So let's talk about the next one. So the next thing is that what is positive attitude is a mental and emotional outlook that focus on the bright side of life and expect positive results. So what happened in our life? Our life is not you consider it's not a only single color. It's a multicolor. But if you see only a single color, if you see that no, there is nothing in my life. I usually ask to my students sometime, and I just laugh on their silly answers. I just say them, okay, what song do you like? Who is your favorite singer? They say, sir, no one is my favorite singer. Okay, so what's your favorite sport? No, nothing is my favorite sport. So what do you do in your free time? Sir, nothing. I'm doing nothing. So they have this kinds of mentality. So they are like a colorless person. They don't have anything to do in their life. Life should be interesting. Actually, our way of thinking about our life determines everything about what the quality we have in our life. So if you want to upgrade that quality, you have to change that attitude. So the positive attitude is the mental and emotional outlook focus on the bright side of life and expect positive results. And it involves maintaining a hopeful and optimistic perspective. So optimistic perspective means what? Optimistic perspective means whenever you are doing anything, like you are giving an exam, you are going to your college for assignments, and you have some interviews in upcoming days. So if you have the optimistic mindset, so you will always see that, okay, what if I will done it, what if this can happen, what if I will just pass this exam, and what would be my planning. Okay, so if you will think like this, so the ideas will come better. Okay, but if you think that, okay, if I will not get the exam done, what if I will fail. Okay, but the positive thinking that what if I will fail, after that what I'm going to do. So this is also the creative thinking, and this is also important. So even the so people with positive attitudes see opportunities instead of obstacles. So most of time in our life, there is only two things, the obstacles and the opportunities. And whether we see opportunities as an obstacles and obstacles as an opportunity. So this is the big difference. If you will see anyone, any persons in the history, like if you will read about Steve Jobs. Okay, so what happened to him? He has nothing. He has nothing in his life. Like he just passed out his schools, but he was not very much good in study, so he left it out. After that, he just suffer here and there. Most of things happen in his life, but if he just thought that, okay, I cannot do anything in my life, so we are not going to use the Apple phones. If you have heard the name of Ed Sheeran is the favorite singer of many persons. But if you will listen their story, Ed Sheeran was someone who slept in the in your platforms most of days in his life, because he has not any places to sleep. So there are many examples that we can see in our past, that they have done something. So what was the belief factor behind that? That was their attitude कि मैं तो बनूंगा. So it is like if I have to do something, so I will do it in any cost. So this is something that's the positive attitude. And find the good in difficult situations and maintain a mindset that attracts success and happiness. The mindset is a very ultimate game actually. Whatever you are doing a you are a biological student, whether you are a math student, you are doing hospitality management, you are doing anything. So there would be some positive things as well, there would be some negative things as well. If you will keep concentrate on negative things, so you are always going to get the negative results. Because the simple thing is that whenever you just drive a car or bike, okay, most of you if you drive the if you ride the bike, so you will get the idea. So what happen in a bike, whenever we drive a bike, we just focus on the road. Okay, you just focus on the road, and whenever you just focus on any other shop beside you, so what happen, your bike also turns on that way, isn't it? It happens to you or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it happens. Why? Because your focus is there. So the simple rule is that energy flows where attention goes. So wherever your energy would be, your attention will go there, and the entire thing will produce the result for you. Simple. So if you are always thinking the negative about yourself, always thinking that the negative thing will come in my life, I will just get failure, so you will get there. Simple. So but the positive attitude is something that is in your hand. Okay, I will just say one thing. There are two things in your life. The first thing that is in your control, and the second thing that is not in your control. There are two kinds of things in your life. The first thing that is in your control, and the second thing that is not in your control. But if you will focus on what is not in your control, you are always going to suffer. But if you are focusing on what is in your control, so you will just make the answers, make the results, isn't it? But most of the time what happens to us, we always focus on what is not in our hand, like the results. What is in your hand? You can learn, you can do the study, and you can put your 100% efforts. It is up to you, it is in your hand. But what the examiner will understand, that is not in your hand. So let it be. It's their problem actually. Okay, you have done whatever want to do. So if you take yourself like, okay, I'm the boss of my life, I'm the person of my life, whatever I'm just doing, I will do it my best, and what the result is coming, that is not up to me. My work is to just focus on my work. If you have this kind of attitude, you are going to get success in your life. So let's come with the next stage in our life. This is very much important, that we just need an attitude of fall 7 time and get up 8 time. It is the famous philosophy in China and these countries, I guess. So this is something like, if you fall 7 time, you get up 8 time. It's mean that this is the ultimate way of attitude. Somebody said that sentence, and this sentence determined that level of his attitude. So whatever you are doing, if you are getting fail on it, so are you just making yourself stable, and you are just saying to yourself that, okay, I will do it again. So if you have this kind of attitude, we say it, never give up attitude. If you have this never give up attitude, you are going to get success in your life. So now, what's the benefit of positive attitude? Okay, I don't think so. I just need to tell you what is not the benefit of what is benefit of having negative attitude. I don't think so. I don't need to tell you. Okay, but you will understand it. Okay, so the first of all is this: the if you have the positive attitude means what? You are seeing the side of every situation. Bright side of every situation means what? You are going to your college, and suddenly what happened, some technical problems occurs in your bike, and you have to go buy food. So what's the positive and what's the negative? The negative, you can say that I got late today, and principal will say me that you are always getting late, so I will just lose my impression, you can say this. But what's the positive attitude? Positive attitude is like, okay, today I will walk. This is the positive things. I rarely walk, but today I will walk. Today we have opportunity to walk. I will just see people, I will just watch people. And if I had to take some transport, some public transport, so I will just get together with some persons. So this is the positive attitude. Okay. And it sounds easy, guys, but it is not. Okay. And it is very hard to practice the positive attitude. So if you really want to change your life, so you have to practice it like the one thing at a day. You have to practice like, okay, I have done this today, so I'm just okay. So we just go to the next thing. So when we have positive attitude, we improve our mental health means you will not have stress. You will just reduce your stress. You will be happy. Your mind is optimistic. You will see the things, okay, I can do this. Okay, I can do this. You have these things. Okay. And you will enhance your physical health mean why? Because the you know that if you have negative mentality, so that negative mentality not only affect your life but also affect your body. Why? Sometime when you feel very negative, it causes your stomach pain, if you have noticed sometime. So this can happen, whatever we are doing in our life, that affects our body. So if you are thinking negatively, that will affect your body. Your energy will be low. You will not feel energetic, and you will not feel to go and meet with some persons out there. Okay. So you are going to have many kinds of physical diseases as well. So if you have positive attitude, you will have strong immune system. Why you will have a strong immune system? Because you are positive, so you will also take care of your body as well. And you will just go out and meet with people. And you are just you are active person. So if you are an active person, so your immune system will be better. And if you are also thinking about yourself well, so your immune will be become better. I'm just giving you example. What happened most it was like 2016. There was my uncle. Okay, he was in hospital because of his kidney failure. And his both of kidneys was failed. So but his attitude, I just like his attitude. We went there. He said that okay, doctor came and he just checked my nerves and he couldn't find. He just give me the injection in here and there. He was just telling like it was a game. He was very positive about it actually. And I love the thing that he was very positive about it. So that helps them to live a long life. I mean, he was not about to live many years then, but he whatever the time he lived. So but he was very happy because of his positive attitude. So that's why I'm just saying positive attitude is very much. So let's come to the next point. And that was better relationships. So better relationships means what? Better relationship means like whenever you will have a good positive attitude, so you will always see the things in positive manners. I mean, in the better way. I'm not saying here to be a coward and to have like somebody will come and will cheat on you, and you will only thinking about positive. No, 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 it is good for him. I'm not saying about this. Okay. I'm just saying about the thing which is actually matters, like your relationship with your parents, with your brothers, with your spouses. Whatever the relationship is there, if you have positive attitude, you will find out the solutions of that problem, whatever the problem you are going through. Okay. So this is also important. And it will also improve your social interaction. The social interaction is very much important. And most of time what happen, if you do not have the positive attitude, our social interaction will not become better. So if you have positive attitude, okay, try this thing. Whenever you go out with someone and some of your friends say something negative about something, okay, so on that time do one thing, find a positivity on that and say it. Okay, like he said that, okay, I don't like it, this thing was not good. And this happened, whatever he's saying, you just go and you just say that, okay, you just find the positive marks and there, and just say the positive things. Okay, yeah, it is bad, but okay, no problem, you will grow better, whatever is there. Okay, just give a positive message. So you will see that suddenly this environment would be start getting changed. Okay, because of your positive attitude, your social interaction would be better, would be get better. Like in any conditions, if you will go through like some I'm just giving you some examples. In your college, if somebody, some of your friends, he didn't done something like some homework, so if he are just saying like about the teachers, he is not good, yeah, something something. So on that time you should say that no, no, that is good, but if you will do this way, so you can also feel good, and you can also improve your improve your image in the front of them. So there's that positive attitude and interaction will improve relationships, but also your social interactions as well. And that it will also enhance your performance. This enhanced performance I have written here just because of your corporate life, because in corporates your attitude actually matters, and your attitude will be become better when you have positive attitude. You will perform well in your work. You will be happy to go in your job, and you will love the environment. You have a good connection with your boss, you have a good connection with your colleagues, so you will just love this. And this will not only improve yourself, but also it will enhance your performance as well. Okay, if you have a positive attitude, so you will be like a problem solving skills. The problem solving skills means there would be a friend of your group maybe, and someone in your village or in your town. So there would be a person who always tell you the solutions of every problem you are just going through. You will just tell him that, okay sir, I'm just going with this problem. He will say that, okay, do this. Not it is not very much big task, I can do this, I can, whatever the example, whatever the solve problem, whatever the solution he will give you, that actually helps to you to improve your solutions, and to answer your solutions. So this thing happens, so everybody likes that person who just make a change in the society, right? So if that person who makes the change in the society, so why can't you become? Okay, so that's why you should have the positive attitude. And it also increase your happiness and satisfaction. So if you will help people, if you are happy by your work, if you are taking care of yourself, so you will always be happy, and you will always be in the higher level of joy. Okay, so this is something. And you also influence other by your work, and you also giving the inspiration to other person. And there is a two things: inspirational impact and leadership qualities. In your corporates, your leadership qualities will become if you have positive attitude. If you do not have positive attitude, your leadership qualities will not be upgraded there. The leader is the person who shares the environment with the people. The leader is someone who cares about someone. And if you want to become a leader in your life, so you have to care about yourself and the other person who is next to you. So that actually need a positive way of thinking. So if you are not thinking the way it should be think, so you are not getting there. So you should think in the different way. You should think exactly it should need to think. So this is the benefits of positive attitude. If you are not having the positive attitude, you can opposite it, all right, and you will have that consequences in your life. So I hope you are understanding me. Am I audible still?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. So
Yes, sir.
are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Are you
yes,
getting what I'm saying? Okay, that's perfect. If you are getting, so are you enjoying the presentation or not? Should I stop?
thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. So you can write in chat box. It will be better to persons in sessions. So next, we are going to share you. I'm just going to share you that slide. Okay, so we talk about the benefit of positive attitude, and now I am going to tell you about the challenges faced by college student. You all are college student maybe, as they told me. So in the college student life, there are some problems that I have mentioned, and there would be many, I guess. But we will not talk about everything. Okay, we will talk about the things which actually matters. So the first thing is that academic pressure. So you all have some academic pressure in your college life, yes or no? And And you all have academic pressure in your life, like your exams, like your grades and your assignments, your deadlines, your competition, your performance. These all are your academic pressure that is going to you have to face, right? And you would
Yes,
also
sir.
face some social issues. You will also face some social issues like social anxiety you will have, peer pressure you will have, bullying, harassment maybe you will have, and some personal challenges like financial, some problems balancing responsibilities, and maybe some health issues.
Yes, sir.
This is only something. And you, if you are a teens and some other like your job, finding your career. So this is something which is really this will also, this I mean, this will give you very stress in your life. Okay, so if you want to, if you want to ask me that, if we will have the positive attitude, what will have, how it will help for us. So I will tell you what, if you have the positive attitude, so these all things that I'm telling you, academic, social, and challenges that you will have, that challenges, I'm not saying that they, it will remove, it will not remove. Okay, it will be there, but the way of thinking would be different. I'm just going to give you some examples. Okay, so guys, you will let me know in the chat box. Okay, I'm just telling you that I'm just giving you an example. Okay, the example is that there is a topic that you have to tell about that week to your teacher, to your professor. Okay, and your professor is asking you to tell about that topic. So you tell me that how you gonna tell it, or your friend asks you the same topic, then how you gonna tell it? Would it be different or not? You tell me. Let me know in comments. I will see. So you tell me, if you have something like some topics, and if your teacher is asking you that topic, and your friend is asking for the same topic, so how would your response would be? It would be same, or it would be different? What do you think? Would it be same or would it be different? I'm just getting some messages. Let's see. Am I audible now, right?
Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I cannot see your new messages. Am I audible? Okay, okay. So I guess that let's, I will just sum up my things. So the thing is that when your teacher will ask you about something, so what happen? We always think that what if I will not tell it the proper manner actually? What if I will not impress him? So there are many crazy ideas that come in our mind. But if our friend asks the same things, we do not think about it. Why? Because this is the attitude. Because this is the attitude that we change. The thing is same. Somebody asks us about something, but our attitude changes over the times. Yes or no? So that happened just because of our attitude. So it is something like, when you so it is something like, so when you change the way of seeing the things, everything else changes. Like in academic pressure, whenever you have some exams, don't see that, don't always say that I have exams, what do I do, kaise hoga, I'm very frustrated about it. You should not say this thing. Instead, you should say that, okay, what can I do for it? Okay, we can also we can also have studies. We can learn in groups, and if any problem will become, so we will just ask to our friends. There would be many creative ideas that you can create. So the positive attitude is directly linked with your creative ideas. If you do not think creative, so it's mean that you are not most of time you will not think positive. If you are not thinking positive, think positive means what? Think positive means think in the proper manner, right? Positive, it doesn't mean that you are just driving a car and some your truck is coming in the front of you and you are thinking that, yeah, think positive, think positive. Nothing will happen. What you need to do, you just need to stop your car, whether you have to take left or right, you have to see that properly. So if you see that, so you will just understand, yeah, okay, now I have to do it, and now I have to I just have to slow down my car. So if you think and you act, then the result will come. And if you will just think the positive always doesn't work, right? So most thing is that the practical way, what's the practical way? If you think the practical way, that is mostly positive, and most of time it can happen like your result is about to come, and you might get failed. You have some thinking like, okay, if I what if I will get failed, and by unfortunately you just didn't get the good marks. So now what? This is also the attitude. If you have seen any light bulbs, who invented the light bulbs? Anyone, please? Who invented the light bulbs?
Thomas Alva Edison.
Yeah, Thomas Alva Edison. So when he invented that bulbs, so it was not that his first chance. Okay, if you have heard the story, so he tried for thousands of time. After that, he got the success. Okay, if you have heard the name of KFC, KFC is a very big brand, right? But his owner, if you have heard his story, he was 65-year old when he started the KFC brand, and he went for approximately 1000 plus peoples to share about his recipe. Okay, it was his mother's recipe on that time. So he went to the shopkeepers and tell about his recipe, that I'm just going to do this something something. So nobody accepted it, everybody rejected it, but he continuously did it, and now you can see that where is KFC's. So what I'm saying, if you have heard the name of Dasrath Manji, if you, in the Bihar and somewhere in India, so Dasrath Manji, there is a movie, The Mountain Man. If you have seen the movies, so that the person, he was determined in his work. His attitude was always positive, that I will do it. Okay, whether I will die, whether I will do, but I will do it. So this attitude is everything. If you have like, okay, enough, and and now I don't have energy, I'm not I'm not going to do it. Okay, let's have another marriage. So we never hear the story of that mountain man. So we all time we hear the story of the person who has achieved something in their life by only their attitude. So what do you think, if you would have a positive attitude in your workplace, what do you think, where you will find yourself after your school, after your college? Your attitude should be like, whatever will happen in my life, I have to see the positive side of the things. Okay, always remember that if you want to see the bright star, okay, if you want to see the brightest star, you can only see it when it is very dark. You cannot see in the day, you cannot see in the day, you can only see when it is totally dark. So the same thing is that in our life, whenever the dark time comes, it comes just to make something out of ourselves, but the decision is our, like, will we work something for us, or will we not? But what happened, most of time we just go with the sympathy. This is the very big thing that I can see in the most of student, most of persons. They go with the sympathy. So someone will come and give me the sympathy, and it couldn't happen, I didn't done it, and he will say that, okay, no problem, I'm with you. No, don't. You should not want any sympathy. You are enough for yourself. Okay, whatever you want to do, you have the powers. Not today, but if you will work on yourself, over the time you will become better. This is simple, right? So you just need to do one thing, you just need to work on yourself, and as you will work on yourself, your results will become. I'm just again sharing you my. This is all right. So the last point, that and benefit of positive attitude, and we also know that what the challenges that you may face, and we talk about you will face the academic pressures and the social issues. This is a very important point. In our society, most of time our some of our relatives, they will come and they will say you about usko dekho wo kitna acha kar gaya hai, he has done something in his life, and you are just struggling, what is this and something something. Do not give suggestion to your mind. Always remember, do not give the wrong suggestion to your mind. Yeah, he has done something in his life, I have not done something in my life. Always remember that knowledge is ultimate, knowledge is very much important. If you have knowledge about life, which will come by some books, like this, there are many books I have. So if you have these kinds of books, the positive thoughts will be in your mind, and whenever the negative things will happen in your life, somebody will say negative to you, you will just say the positive things to yourself. I will just to let you know a story about myself. It was a long time, I guess 6 year old, yeah, 6 to 7 year old's story. So I was struggling after the college, in the college period. So I just went to my one of my relatives house, okay. And he was like in the government job and doing some all steps. And so I went there and he said to me that, what are you doing? I just said that, nowadays I'm doing this. So he said to me that, what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time here? You should do this, you should go there, you should fill up the government forms, and you should take some admissions in government, and let's see that you have power or not, you can you do it or not. So he said to me this. I said, yeah, okay, yeah, so yes, you are saying right. I just did that. But after that, when I and what he was saying that, and I was listening it doesn't mean that I listening as he want to listen. I was listening is as I want to listen it. I was listening it like this. Okay, why I'm not doing better in my work? Why I'm not getting better in my work? Okay, okay, proof. You have I have to prove myself in my work. I was just taking that all advantage to in my work, and after that, overall my work was very good. So that happens. I mean, whatever the feedback people will say about you, are you taking for that to your improvement or for your loss? This is totally up to you. What he can say, that was not in my control, but what I can understand, that is my in my control. So all I understand is that he was saying me to do something in my life, that's it. And after that time, he never say me anything about my life, like you should do this, you should say. He never do any, he never say anything about it. Even though sometimes he asked that, okay, what's going on? I said that, yeah, I'm just doing this. He say, yeah, very great, you are doing, I'm just doing a job, same job, and something, life is same. And so he always you used to say like these things. But I'm just going to do the all things as I told you. Okay, so this is something that I have said the different words in my mind. Okay, he was saying something, and I said yes to him, so he was also satisfied. And what I really want to do, I know that, and I did that. And over the time, when you are tend to do something, when you are very focused about something, all the person of your society will understand that he is mad, pagali hai. They will just understand like this, and they will just leave it to you. Okay, whatever you will do, but you should have confidence in yourself. If you do not have confidence in yourself, if your attitude is not positive, you will end up with failure always. I'm just saying the wrong words actually. End up with failures is nothing. You end up where you don't want to grow. Actually, when you want to grow, failure is just a stepping stone, isn't it? So I'm just coming in the last paragraph, and this is like, so what are the strategies to cultivate a positive attitude? Okay, now you know that, I have to tell you this. Yes, okay, I told you about academic pressure, social and personal challenges, and now we'll talk about how you will cultivate this, because it is very nice to hear, but if you will not understand this wisely, so you will not get it. Okay, so if you want to really get it, so it is very much important to cultivate it. So how you going to cultivate? So the first thing is that self awareness. Okay, listen this very much carefully, it is very much important. And this would be the end part of our session, and after that I will just take your questions. Okay, so the first thing is that we just need self awareness. Self awareness means, actually, most of peoples, they don't have self awareness. If I will ask you who you are, so you will say that my name is this. I'm just saying you who you are. So do you know about yourself? What type of person you are? What are your interests? What actually you like? So there is a very famous quote of Paul Coelho that I love. He said that, never lie to yourself. I said never lie to yourself. Always say the truth to yourself. Whether you are struggling, say that yes, I am struggling. Whether you are doubting on yourself, say that yes, I am doubting myself. So say the truth. Be true to yourself. Why? Once you are true to yourself, So whatever you want to accomplish in your life, that become easy, because you always help yourself. You always know that, yeah, what should you do and how should you do. So there are many things that you can improve about yourself. Okay, so the second thing is that mindfulness practice. Nowadays the mindfulness practice is taking the charge. The mindfulness practice is like, you have to think something good about yourself. If you are thinking something good about yourself, like you have good life, you are alive, if you are thinking this, so this will always improve your motivation. This will always show you some ways that you cannot even see. So this will also be the source of your positive thinkings. And the affirmation is very much important. Affirmation means what? Affirmation means saying something to yourself in the positive way. Like you failed in something, okay, you prepare for exam for entire 2 years. After that, you thought that you will just get selected, but you failed. So what? Yeah, there would be a process, there would be a time when you will just feel bad. Okay, let it be, it will happen. Take your time. After that time, just think. Okay, think about yourself. Ki, what should I do? Okay, and what should be the next plan? You should never say that this was the only thing. If I have done this, I would be happy. And now I have done it nothing, so there is no any uh, use of my life and something. You should not even think like this. Okay, so you should always think like, okay, this is something which is very much important, and this happened, so every failure teaches me something. So yeah, this will also teach me. So you should also practice the gratitude, and you should also go out with the peoples, and you will just you will just be with some peoples who will done something bad to you. Always forgive them. Don't take some guys with you, and always forgive people. Like, okay, he has done something wrong, he was not that much that much knowledgeable person and that much good person, he's just a child. Think anything, just forgive people and let it go. Okay, don't take that gas to in yourself, and be like, okay, be open, and forgive people easily. Okay, and you should maintain your healthy lifestyle and go out, meet with peoples, and you should also do the work for your physical health. Physical health means what? So if you will go out and play for 30 hours, so it increase your positivity, and it also increase your body immune systems as well, and it always give you the better life as well. So you should always think about it, and take a balanced diet, do exercise, and goal setting and achievable goals. Goal settings are very important thing. So you should have a goal, because if you have goal, that goal should be achievable. That goal should give you some energy. Okay, like I just want to accomplish this. It should be not like I just want to this job, because please, 1 minute. Okay, so you should not think like, okay, I have to achieve this job. If you will think that, yes, I have to achieve this job, once you achieve, you are finished actually. You don't have anything to do now. So what do you need to do? You just need to make some goal, like, okay, I have to do this job, and after getting this job, I will serve this. Yeah, I will make my life this. You should have a long term goal. There are two kinds of goal, which first one is a short term goal that you can achieve, like, I just want to buy a bike, I just want to buy a car. That you will once you will buy, but if someone will come and they will make a scratch on it, so you are going to get crazy, right? So that goal will always make you dump in mentality. So your goal should be like, which should be like, I just want to give free education to some people which are actually needy. So there are many person who are actually needy, so you have to find the right person and you have to give. And if you have some like if you have some powers in your work, so you should say that, yeah, I have to do something for someone's well-being. So if you are thinking like this, so if you are a good person, so you will always think better, you will always get better the things. Okay, and the positive environment, is very much important. In your free time, you have to make your room. If you can see that, this is my room in here. So there are some positive quotes you can see out there. Okay, why this positive quotes? Because when I'm sitting here and I'm just seeing something, the positive quotes that comes in my mind. So what you need to do, you just need to stick some quotes in your room. Okay, make the positive quotes. Do not stick some actor's photo and something. Do not do this. Instead of that, put someone who is inspiring for you, because the career is something which is everything for persons. There are many person in this world, and you are only 48 members are in here in this webinar. So it's mean that you are very much you are very much curious about your life, so you should do this thing. So what you can do, you just buy some books like this. I have many books here, so you can buy some books. These are some self-help books. You can buy these books and you can put it here in your room, and you should put some positive quotes in all over your room. So this will always make your environment positive. And when you are just, you can also listen some music to improve your mentality, like some motivational music, some positive music. You can listen some podcast as well whenever you are using some social media. Social media is also very much important. So what you need to do, most of time we are not surrounding ourselves with the positive people. So surround yourself with the positive people. Positive people means the person just really want to do something in his life, and he is very much serious about something to do in his life. If you have this kind of mentality now, so you have to follow him. Okay, and there are many person in our Instagram nowadays, in our Facebook, in our YouTube. We just follow them, and they make unsecure us about ourselves, because they are very successful and we are not. So we are just thinking that, okay, I'm not very successful in my life. So what you need to do, you just need to unfollow them, and you just need to follow the person who give you inspiration, like, okay, you can do this. So you have to eliminate the negative peoples, and you have to follow the inspiring peoples and follow who make you feel. So if you do this, so this will not only improve your life, but this will also improve the quality of your life. And you are surrounded with a positive person. Whenever the things are there which is going on, you will always get the habit of thinking good. So do one thing today. Whenever after this session, wherever you are doing, whatever you are doing, just do a thing, like in a day, find five positive things that can happen, that is happening in your around, but you are not aware of it. Okay, you just need to find about that 5 points, like, okay, this is good, okay, yeah, this happens good. So you have to make this habit. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to focus on the 5 point in a day, which you are thinking negative, but it is actually positive for you. Okay, if you will start thinking like this, you will always become better. Okay, so this is something that I have told to you today in this session, and I hope you understand and learn something. It was my pleasure to be here, and if you want to ask something, so you please ask, and we will just end up with this session.
A wonderful knowledge by you, sir. I hope our audience learned many from this. So, sir, there are a few questions which our audience will answer. So, with your permission, shall we proceed with this question? So, first question: How can student
Yes, please.
overcome? How First question is: How can student overcome feelings of homesickness, loneliness, and disorientation?
From what feelings you say? Loneliness.
Homesickness, disorientation.
Okay, so it is something of personal issues that are having in the students' life. Okay, like students, maybe you can have this type of feeling of loneliness, and you are some homesickness maybe, and some of related to that. These are all same. So what you need to do, if you want to go beyond of it, first of all, you have to think beyond of it. Okay, it is not like you have to go out of your home. I'm not saying it. Sometime what happens in our family, there are some persons which we have to live with them, and the problem comes to our life, and we cannot neglect it as well. But at the same time, this is in our hand, that how we take that problem. If you will say that, yeah, this is the negative problem that we have and we cannot change it. If you will say that, I cannot change it, nothing can happen with it, so the thing will remain the same. Okay, things will remain the same. But if you will think that okay, I can just make a little change. I'm not saying that change the whole prospect in a one day. I'm just saying that do a small things, do the small change. What the small change that you can do today? If you think and if you start that change, like you are feeling lonely, this is the very normal thing. Whatever I have told you, like you should think creatively. You should think creatively. If you are thinking if you are being lonely, so you should go out and make friends. That's it. Go out, hang out with friends. You will just meet with some new friends, and you will just meet with some persons out there. And if you do not like your society, go out of your society, go in some another places. You will say that, sir, I don't have money. No problem, there are many person who are going traveling India without money. So you can do. If you are just if you are just taking your opticals in the front of you, and you are just saying that I cannot do this, so the problem is you guys actually. Then you have to think about it. Okay, you have to really think about it. What I can do. Okay, what happen when the problem happens with the other person? We just give the answers like, okay, you should do this, you should do this. But when it happens with us, then we are confused that, okay, what should we do? So what do you need to do? You just need to place yourself, and you just need to go back by yourself and see yourself from a distance, that this person is doing something right or wrong, and this person, what should he exactly do? Because you are the best, you can say that, best guider for yourself, because you know actually the things better about yourself. So if you really want to make yourself better, so always go two step behind you and observe yourself, like what I am doing, what should I do, what should be better. Because I cannot tell exactly what is going on. I will just give you some ideas. Maybe that won't work for you, right? Because everybody has different life, everybody has different challenges. Maybe the challenges that I have, do you don't. So everybody has different challenges. So you are only the person who can change that problems. Okay, and how you gonna do this? How you can do this? You can do this like you can do this by thinking about it. Okay, that what can happen, how can I make it better. And there are many things that you can do. And you should increase your knowledge as well about how people's overcome from these situations in the past. You can learn from that. So these are the something that you can do. And the loneliness and other issues, for that you have to go and meet with new people. Loneliness is nothing actually. What happens, we are not likely to meet with some new persons, and we live in a place where there are some certain things we have. Like we have some friends in Facebook, we have some persons in WhatsApp, and we are surrounded with that person, and we think that, yeah, this is something which is it. I'm just telling you example. I'm sitting in a room, and most of you are sitting in the room. Can you see this room? Can you see this room, how big this house is from the inside? You cannot see this room fully in inside. If you want to see this room fully, so you have to go outside of this building, and then you will see that building from here. Yeah, this is the building, I was sitting there, and there are many rooms, you can see like this. So the same thing is that if you will only sitting and being with the certain peoples around you, so you will always suffer with this. So you just need to make some new friends. You just need to go out, make some new friends, make a goal in your life. If you will have a goal, so everything will happen for your betterment of your life. Okay, so if you have anxiety, if you have depressions, if you have success, if you have failure, that will always work for you if you have a goal. So this is the golden statement that you have to follow. And you can always overcome. Think creatively in this type of problems, and you will always overcome. And believe in yourself that, yeah, I can overcome from it. Because that belief will take you out of from there. But if you are always thinking that there is no any way, I cannot go anywhere, let's ask to him what he suggests. No, this will not work actually. Whatever I will suggest, you will think that pagal hai. He is a mad person. I even don't care about it. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to understand the things. The things things will start getting changed when you will take the action, when you will actually want to change it.
Thank you, sir, for answering the question. Our next question is by Sudha Priya. How can gratitude journals, positive affirmations, and self-reflection exercise contribute to a positive attitude? Second question by Sudha Priya. How can gratitude journals, positive affirmation, and self-reflection exercise contribute to a positive attitude?
Say it again, please.
How can a gratitude journals, positive affirmation, and self-reflection exercise contribute to a positive attitude?
Okay, so the question is that how the affirmation, the gratitude works for the positive attitude, right? Okay, so what happen whenever you just give the gratitude? Gratitude means what? You are thankful for what you have. That is called gratitude. Okay, so whenever you are thankful for whatever you have, okay, so you just feel gratitude towards them, you feel thankful for them, so that thankfulness brings the positivity in yourself, and when you have that positivity in yourself, you tend to think everything positively. I'm just giving you a simple example. Whenever you okay, let's see that there is any marriage in your family, okay, some of your uh, favorite person's marriage, and you go to your you go to and that marriage, and you are just enjoying everything. So if some problem will be occurred there, if someone will come and say that, oh, I don't like the food, I don't like this, and that is also your favorite person, so how you will just face that situation? You will not go and fight with them. You will just say that, okay, no problem, I will just make you eat here, something. You will just find out the way because you are happy. So the same thing with the gratitude. If you are gratitude, you are showing gratitude, and you are just practicing this life, it will the gratitudes and the affirmations are very much important. Whenever in the night, in the before the sleep, when you just give yourself the positive affirmation, that positive affirmation brings your it brings in your memory, and it amplifies your thoughts. In the morning time, you always feel powerful because you see yourself in the stage that you really want to see at the present moment. This happens when you just see when you just practice the gratitude and also the affirmations. And the affirmation and gratitude are very much important, also because this also improve your way of thinking, and you also become the you can say that wise of your thinking, and you always focus on the things that can happen, and you always think about the things that is important for your life. So all over the things that these positive things will help you better than to the negative thinking. If you will think anything negative, as they said that there are 60,000 thoughts that are coming in your mind in a day. So guys, you are thinking 60,000 thoughts in a day, okay? If you are not focused on that thoughts, they are coming going, it's something like this. And there are some thoughts which are getting stuck, so maybe they are negative. If they are negative thoughts, so what will happen? You will just stuck there, and you will always if you will think negatively, the positive outcome that may come, that will not even come, because your attitude is positive. Your attitude is not positive there. But if you are thinking positively, so the result that you really want, that will be positive, right? And if you are thinking positively, so you will just find out some way. And along with this, maybe the negative thinking will come. I'm not saying that in the negative thinking you should not say that negative thing will not come. Negative things will come, but if you will just manifest the thoughts in your mind, that will make the journey easy. It is something like you are going somewhere. The decision is on you whether you just enjoy the way or you okay. So if you enjoy that you will just take that place as well. And suffer, if you're having that suffer, so you will also take that space. So you suffer or you just learn and grow, that is up to you. So you just, that's why that gratitude always helps you, because of the positive thinkings. It brings positivity on you, and the positive mind always attract the positive things, and the positive mind always think the positive ways of thinking happens. So this is the this is that's this is why the
Thank you, sir, for answering this question. Our next question is by Akansha: How to deal with procrastination?
Yeah, how to deal with procrastination? Because I think that procrastination, if you have something to do, okay, I'm just giving you an example. Okay, tomorrow we are just saying that okay, we will go for a trip. Okay, everybody wants to love to go out, and you have a trip on that day. What time you will get up? If your trip is for 6 o'clock, most of time you will not even sleep hour in a night. You will just get up one, two, three, four, and most of time at a 4 o'clock you will just get up and you will just get start getting ready, right? But if you have nothing to do, yeah, if you have something you have to do that is that you don't like, you just start doing that procrastination. Why? Because you don't want to do that, but you have to do it. So sometimes you have to do the work and you don't want to do the work. So for that procrastination, do a one thing. Fix your time in 8 and 8 hours. Okay, so most of the time you are just doing the things which actually don't matter, and you are just wasting and taking your time on the things which is actually doesn't matter. So you should take it, okay, where my 8 hours are going, where my others 8 hours are going, where my others 8 hours are going. So you have the clear time of like where my actually time is going. After that, the for the procrastination, there is the very important thing: make a list of your things which is actually valuable. Like, this is my first priority. In this 8 hours I will do this is my first priority, this is my second, this is my third, this is my fourth, this is my fifth. So the fifth five priorities are there. So when the first priority or second priority comes and fifth work comes, so you should not delegate it. Okay, I mean, when you have to do it, and there is a second work that is also important. So you have, there should be the fixed timing of it. Okay, when you do the procrastination, so it becomes your habit. Like, okay, abhi nahi, baat mein karenge. Okay, now I am not doing it. I will do it later. I will do it later. So if something has to done, take the decisions and take the decision in only few hours. First of all, try to take the decision in few hours, and after that, once you take the decisions, after that stick with the decision over time. Because there is a old saying, it goes like, summer has passed, the winter has come, and the song I want to sing still remain unsung, because I was too much busy to stringing and unstringing my instrument. So the same thing happens to us. We always are busy in our preparation. We always think that something good will happen in life after doing. So if something has to done, it has to done. It should be clear. Like, if I want to start a business, I will start it over. After that, I will start it after that. No, if I have to start this business, so I have to start this business. Just act, and always remember that there is no any time of perfection. There won't be any time which will come in your life when you will say that yes, this is the perfect time. There is no any time which is said like it is perfect kuch bhi nahi hota hai. There is nothing which is perfect. Okay, you just have to do the work. So don't wait for perfection, just do that work, and slowly you will just end up with the things. And if you procrastinate very much, it's mean that you actually don't want to do it. If you really want to do it, you have to go, you have to do it. Like, if you really want to go to a picnic now, so you will just get up at the 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. You will not say that, sir, I was sleeping and I got late. For the picnic you will never say it, but for the class you will always say it, because it's boring. So but sometimes the things which is important, you have to understand, if it is important, so I have to do it. This is called the good understanding and maturity. Like, if something is good for us, something is good for us, whether we like it or not, we have to do it. And for that work, when we will just join that work, when we will just start that work, there would be some problems, some difficulties would come. And when the difficulties would come, we should not say this, like, okay, now the problems are coming, I have to quit. No, problems are part of it. Every changes with the problems. So problem is the important things. Okay, so this is my example, this is my answer for this.
Thank you, sir, for giving this answer. That was a very good piece of advice given us, sir. Yes, thank you for all today attending to our webinars. And if you have an additional question, you can contact us by emails or telephones. We are happy to provide additional support to you. Please follow us on our social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel for new learning.